Hey you guys, it's Bertbugbrent here, and I have a lot of pickups, so this is going to be two separate videos, but this one is the Flea Market-a-Palooza video. Got a lot of stuff at the flea market I went to last weekend. Alright, got all this stuff from, surprisingly, only from two stands, and it's just some insane deals. So, the first one, this is the one where I usually get all my really good deals, is this one guy kind of built a relationship with the guy who works at it. He sells me the stuff, I'd say about $1.50 a game, usually. So, he's really cool. So first I have got a few NES games, and two of these I already have, two of them kind of somewhat excited about. First, Dr. Mario. Remember, all these I paid about $1.50 for, and as you see some of these games, you'll just be like, wow. And next, this one I was really excited about, Legend of Zelda, because this one is in mint condition. There's not one blemish on this gold. My other one has a whole bunch of nicks and stuff, so that was nice. And then two I don't have, Top Gun second mission. So I have the first one, but not the second, so that's cool. And this one, I thought this was cool. I've never seen this game, and I've heard a lot. Saw the Happy Video Game Nerds review on it. Pretty cool, Star Tropics. And this looks like a really good game. And it's in pretty good condition. Besides, there's a little, like, the laminate is coming off right there. But besides that, pretty cool. Got a whole bunch of box Genesis games. And before I go on, let me tell a little story, too. So I walk up to the stand, and there's this, he seemed to be like a owner of a video game store or reseller or sold stuff online or something, because he had this huge binder of game prices. And he was looking through all these games really slowly. So I was kind of in a mad rush to grab a lot of stuff because you could tell this guy meant business. And he was, he already had a nice big stack of games next to him. So I grabbed a whole bunch of this stuff. I think I missed a few things that I wish I could have gotten, and I'll show you what I mean later, but I still got most of the good stuff, I would say. So next, the Genesis games. Sonic 3 in the cardboard box, and this is complete. And I believe all these Genesis games are complete, except this one right here, Star Control. Seems pretty cool, also cardboard box. And whenever I see a cardboard box Genesis game, I usually get it, unless it's sports related, because I know they're a bit harder to come by because cardboard falls apart better. Next, this one I just took a risk on. It looks pretty cool though. High Seas Havoc. That's complete. Right there. So pretty cool. I tried that one out. That one seems like a pretty fun game. And this one, I've heard this one kind of has a following. I'm not big on strategy games for systems. The only game I really liked is Halo Wars. PCs is the way to go for me. But this still looks, I played it, it's okay. Aerobiz. That's also complete. And here's one, I don't know how common this is, but I thought I had to get this when I saw it. Mortal Kombat 3. Complete. So, that was cool. And now this next game, I was kind of nervous about this because I've heard a lot of bad things how this Disney franchise, hint there, the game was like one of the worst for the NES. But then I found out the Genesis version is actually good and different, and I tried it out and it's right. Tailspin, and I was playing this game and it actually is pretty fun. Now here's this next game. I have two other copies of it, so I'll probably find a way to get rid of those, but now I have it complete in cardboard box. Bubsy has the manual. It even it has this pencil in here. It says, I don't know if this is game related or anything, but it says great idea if my camera will ever focus. And it has a little code sheet under the cardboard in it that some kid is probably using the pencil to write in. So pretty cool. Last Genesis game, this one I played. This is my favorite of the bunch. This is a really cool. Chicky Boys. Complete. It's actually a really fun game. I've never seen anything about this game. Just got it off of a whim, last second. And it seemed like a great game. And also, something pretty funny, I was running all these back to the car after I bought them. and I was going to try to get more of the stuff that the guy had, because, you know, I can only carry so much. But when I went back, I asked him, I was like, hey, what happened to the games? And he's like, oh, yeah, some guy, he offered me $100 for what I had left, and I'm just like, sure. So that's what happened to the rest of the games. So I only got one chance at them, and I got what I could get. Next, few little random items I picked up, too. Dreamcast VMU from him. I don't know. The prices on these, they don't mean anything. He gives me a bulk price when I pick a whole bunch of stuff up. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors Advance. So, that looks interesting. And, thought this was kind of cool. There's a Tony the Tiger Xbox game or something. It says Xbox. You probably can't pick that up. Yeah, Xbox. And it kind of works. So, that was interesting. And another Genesis game. This one's not complete, but very odd shape, and I've heard of this game. Virtua Racing for the Genesis, so I thought that was pretty cool, and I had to pick that up. And last Genesis related item, I was really excited for this. We got not one but two Genesis 3s, and these things they're really, really cool. I'd never seen one of these before. And I probably paid $2 for each, you know? And those actually came with a whole bunch of cords. I'm not going to grab them, all of them. It actually came with a Dreamcast AV cable, so that was funny. And then it came with the power cord, just a standard 3-button white controller, and like white button controller. But it came with this too, which is cool, multi-tap. And this is the first multi-tap I actually own, so that's pretty cool. But these things are a lot smaller than you might think. Because when I saw these for the first time online, I thought they were pretty big. But look at the comparison between an NES game and that. It's about the size of an NES game. They are really, really small. So, just to show you. So I was pretty fascinated by that, seeing their really small size. And a few other things I got. This was pretty cool. I've never seen games for this system, ever. I don't own the system, but, you know, now I have incentive to get the system. I got a whole bunch of Atari 800 games. So I'll go through them. Caverns of Mars, Defender, Basketball, Mystery Game. I have no idea what game this is, but when I get the system I'll find out, and Pitfall. So, that's pretty cool. I've never seen games for the Atari computer. Now, if you got a few 2600 games, he had a lot more, including an Atari game holder. But, you know, I was going to go back. I didn't think I'd have room to carry it. And when I came back, all the games were gone. So, I was kind of bumming. But, got a few games that I've been wanting for a while for very cheap. Yar's Revenge. Space Invaders, and this one just grabbed for the heck of it. Air Raiders. It's one of those Intellivision carts that have been adapted to play on the 2600. Oh, cool. GameCube game, and this one is, I don't think it's complete, but still a cool game to own. Soul Calibur 2. It's a player's choice, but I don't care. I've heard this is a really good game, and Link's in it, and it's pretty cool. And for PlayStation 2, Final Fantasy X2, which is Final Fantasy X-2. And then now I got a whole bunch of PlayStation 1 games. And just to give you a heads up, all the stuff I've shown you, plus the stuff I'm about to show you, all $55. Alright, first, Final Fantasy Chronicle, which contains Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger. Greatest hits, but that's okay. This one worth the whole price alone, pretty much. Final Fantasy VII Black Label, complete, with manual and everything. Remember, I paid $1.50 for each of these, so that was a killer deal. And then got, he only had like 2 Dreamcast games, so I grabbed this Sonic Adventure complete. Have the game already, now I have it complete, so cool. Next, not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Final Fantasy IX. Got 2 black labels and a green label. So, yeah, I definitely have enough Final Fantasy IX now. This is interesting. On the green label, though, there's this deformation in the back. Looks like somebody put a match to it or something. The plastic, if you can't see that, it's all deformed. I thought that was kind of weird. And then got, this is why I think that I missed a few good games, because I don't remember seeing this, but have this Final Fantasy Tactics manual, or the little booklet. So maybe they had that. I don't remember seeing it, but maybe somebody already bought it. And then Parasite Eve, and this did not come with the front. I don't know why, but it has both discs. If there's only 2 discs, I'm pretty sure there's only 2. But the front was missing, but I don't care. Last but not least, Final Fantasy VIII. This looks pretty cool. Fortunately, Greatest Hits Edition, but that's okay for the price I paid. And alright, so this is the end of part 1 of Flea Market-a-Palooza. And Bertbugbrent signing out.